Hey, happy Thursday and welcome to In the Green DFS. This is going to be your Thursday Night Football NFL free pick video. In this video, we're going to have two fantastic full plays for you guys here today. We've got a Dabble 4-man play with a 10x multiplier. We're going to be betting $200 to win $2,000 on that one. We've also got another PrizePicks 4-man play. We're going to be betting $100 to win $1,000 on a 10x multiplier there. Both these plays are really sharp today, guys. I think you're going to love them. But before we get started, if you don't mind, let's get that housekeeping out of the way first and foremost. Remember, guys, like the video, subscribe to the channel, turn on the post notifications if you need to. Share this thing with some friends in your group chat that are into this same stuff. And obviously, guys, you know, the most important is just making sure that you're sharing, making sure that you're liking the video and subscribing to the channel. By liking the video, it is essentially our tip jar here. So we appreciate that very much. And the reason we're able to provide these free content videos with massive amounts of free value is simply because you guys are coming here every day, watching, engaging with the content, and liking the video and subscribing. So we appreciate you very much. Like the video, subscribe to the channel. Let's get this thing rolling for you guys. First and foremost, this is your NFL free pick video. Just a heads up, we have a nice NBA slate here today, so we will be sending out an NBA free pick to everyone on our winnable free plan. And of course, as always, anyone on our VIP or our NFL or NBA full season pass, don't worry, we've got plenty of plays coming your guys' way today throughout the day. We've got a lot of fun in both NFL and NBA today, so it's going to be a blast. But before we get started, let's quickly go over yesterday's close losses. I want to do that first, and I'll take you back to the sleeper here in a second. Let me get those done first. It's really important I go over these. So here's yesterday's losses. So, guys, this is one of those situations where we did pretty much everything perfectly, once again, with the exception of one game, which, again, I don't think anyone on the planet called that one that way. But this is one of those scenarios, guys, where you have to keep in mind, and I appreciate the community we have here. We've got such good people. Almost everyone is fantastic and professional and, you know, responsible sports bettors. But we did have one person make a comment. I just want to, I don't want to touch on that individual person. I just want to kind of point out, my man, you have to understand, if we're putting you in positions this close to win consistently, we are putting you in a better spot than pretty much anyone on YouTube. And that's just kind of the bare, honest truth. Look, we put you, game one, here's game one. As you guys all saw, we all sweat this together. The only one we missed was Noah Gray. That was a knockout play. Early in the game, we had all these done in the second half. This was going to be a very simple play. Unfortunately, the one thing we can't control, guys, is what the players do on the field, right? We can't control the fact that this game was a blowout. We expected it to be a little bit closer than it was. We did think the Chiefs were going to win. We called all that right. We called everything perfectly here, guys. This was a very simple game to call for us. We nailed every single bit of this, every single which way, except for the fact that Noah Gray only got one reception. Now, he got that reception early in the game, first. Second, I want to point out that the score was so out of hand by the second half, there was really no need for the Chiefs to throw the ball more than a couple of times. That's essentially what happened in the second half of this football game. So if you guys watched, once again, we put you in a fantastic spot to win. But we can't help that Noah didn't get that last reception. We'll get him next time, guys. That's how it goes. The second game was the only real bad game of the day. As you can see here, Lamar was not a problem, but everyone else was a complete disaster. Fairbairn was out of this thing early. That didn't even matter once they got up by a few scores. Look, it's real simple. This offense did not score a single point in this game. Okay? They scored 2 points on defense with a safety by tackling Derrick Henry in the end zone. This was a disaster of a game. This was a disaster of a game for all sports bettors, first off. Not just us, not just people on YouTube, everybody. This game was not supposed to go this way. Vegas didn't want it to go this way. The NFL didn't want it to go this way on Christmas Day. This was a disaster of a game, and it shows the weaknesses and the holes in that Houston team. They're probably not going to go very far. It's kind of embarrassing for them to be leading the division and playing like that, but that is how it goes in the NFL, guys. Moving on to the NBA, we got one away on the NBA free pick. Look at all these one away. You guys have to understand this. This is really sharp work. We're giving you 4-man plays. They're not going to hit every day. This is sharp work, even if we didn't hit. I want you guys to understand how this works. And Nas Reed was the biggest disappointment on here. We thought this was an absolute killer. As you can see, Mikal Bridges, we needed 17 points. We got 41 out of him. He just went crazy. And even this one, the late game, the one I thought we were going to save it all and pull the day together with a $2,500 win. Everything was going well, but once again, we got the blowout late in the game. KD really wasn't needed. And on top of that, guys, if we're being honest, even with the blowout, Kevin Durant missed quite a bit of shots in that fourth quarter. If he hits all those shots, we win this one. So again, a situation we put you in the perfect prime position to win. The players still have to perform on the court, on the field, guys. Keep that in mind. We're always going to do our best to put you in the right spot, but that's just a quick overview. Also, both these VIP plays missed by one, just to give you an example. George Pickens, you saw a couple of those plays. If he got one of those catches, we have the 1,000 here. If he gets a little bit more here on this one, we have the 1,500 here on better. These are just situations we have to be able to pull off here and then. But again, losses are going to happen in sports betting, and luckily, we don't have to win every day to be highly successful and highly profitable. We just dominated for $5,000 on 2 slates ago, whatever that was. I think it was Sunday. So now, 2 things I want to show you guys before I get you to the picks today. We'll go this real quick so we can kind of run through this fast for you guys. Remember, guys, these promos are A, the reason why we have these videos for you guys, and B, the reason why we're getting you guys in positions to win. The sleepers, Santa's daily and one protected pick. You got to be doing this. If you're not doing this by now, I'll do this brief today, but guys, please get on this. You are wasting your time if you're not. Sleepers giving you the ability to get a free pick, a protected pick rather, every single day. So all you do is you place a basketball entry, which we're doing anyways for you and sending to you guys for free every day. We're going to send you the sleeper entry, so you might as well get on sleeper. I'll show you how to sign up for it in a second. But you just place an entry of at least $20 on the NBA, and the next day you're getting a $20 protected pick every single day. I believe this ends in December, the end of December, so just a heads up there. I'll do a double check on it, but I believe we only have to the end of the month, so please take advantage of this right away. Not only that, today you're getting a Caleb Williams free square. If you're a new user, take advantage of that. There's no reason. It's no reason not to. It's free money. Add it to the play we give you. Whatever you want. It's a simple play there. But lastly, Sleeper's doing something pretty cool right now. This is really good for more casual players or lower end players that don't want to spend a ton of money on their bets. It's actually a really good promo for people in that category. Check it out. If you'll deposit, I think $25 is your first deposit, your bare deposit, your minimum deposit. But when you just bet $5 and you're going to get $55 in free bets from Sleeper. So it's a really, really good promo for people that don't want to spend a lot of money. It's a great way to start. But guys, if you don't have Sleeper, all you have to do is do this. Go to the description of our video. The very top link here you're going to see is Sleeper. Click the link. Just make sure the code says in the green. All of our codes will always be in the green across all platforms. Now, our business name is in the green DFS, which stands for Daily Fantasy Sports, but our code will always be in the green. So click right here, get Sleeper. They used to do a 100% deposit match bonus. For right now, we're going to leave that. It's going to go back here in the next couple of days. But for now, they have this promo. Take advantage of it, guys. Get yourself on this promo here with Sleeper. But most importantly, do the $20 protected play every day. There is no reason not to use this. It makes no sense at all why you would not be using this. Sleeper is losing money on this. And as smart bettors, we have to take advantage of this and get the edge. So make sure you guys get on Sleeper and take care of that right away. I do not suggest waiting too long on that. You only have so long to the end of the month, so jump on that right away. Lastly, before we get you over to the first play, I'm going to show you one more thing I have to point out real quick. This will only take a second. Better, guys. We're going to be doing some special bets on Better. We're going to be attacking it in VIP and NFL and NBA full season pass. We've got a little edge over there. We want to take advantage of it while we have the opportunity. We're not sure how long it's going to last. But we like it a lot, and we're going to be utilizing this at the very least in some of our VIP and NFL and NBA full season pass. We are going to be sending out some free picks here as well. So, guys, we do suggest getting on Better. It's really simple. Better's available in all these states. The cool thing about Better that we really like, one of the only real reasons that we utilize this app, for being honest, is besides the little edge we have, they have really cool boosted props. And we can take good advantage of that with some of the skill set that we have when it comes to placing these bets with these boosted props. So we really like that about Better. Better gives you a $200 deposit match, so you got to take advantage of that. Not to mention they give you a daily free pick. So for instance, this one is the same. It's Williams. Caleb Williams for just over half a passing yard. So you might as well take advantage of these guys. Get yourself some free money. Throw this on with pretty much any other pick. We're going to give you a pick for this later today anyways. To get Better, all you do is click right here. Next one down, click on Better. Make sure the code says in the green. You get that 200% deposit match bonus up to, or actually a 100% deposit match bonus up to $200. I strongly suggest taking care of that right away, guys. That is another app you're going to want to be on, especially if you're in any of our NFL full season passes or any of our VIP plans. Just keep that in mind. That's Better. Now, let's get you right to the play, guys. I want to get right into this now. We've spent enough time on this today. We've got the first play of the day. It is going to be a Dabble 4-man play. You guys know Dabble's our favorite app. There's many reasons why. Many reasons why. But we'll get into those here in a second. Let me get a sip of water here. All right, guys. So here's what we got. We got a Dabble 4-man play today. We're getting a 10x multiplier here on Dabble. The lines are considerably better than PrizePicks already. We've already shopped a couple of them. They're already considerably better than PrizePicks. They're better than almost all the apps right now on Dabble, so we're going to jump this in right now with some early line value. We're betting $200 to win $2,000 with this 10x multiplier. If you do not have Dabble, don't worry. I will show you in a second how to do this exact same play for $5 and a chance to win $300 with that 10x multiplier. Yes, that's right. If you don't have Dabble, I will show you in a second how you can do this exact same play we're going to do for only $5 for a chance to win $300. Great way to bolster your bankroll. Now, let's get this thing going. We're betting $200 to win $2,000. Play number 1, Jackson Smith and Jigba over 67.5 receiving yards. Now, guys, the 8-7 Seahawks will travel to take on the 4-11 Bears at 8:15 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Thursday Night Football. Now, the point total in this one is 42.5, and the Bears are 3.5-point underdogs. Now, guys, the weather in this one is warmer than normal this time of year. It's around 44 degrees. Now, we may have some spotty rain showers here and there, but the wind is only around 8 miles an hour, and we don't think it's going to be a major concern here tonight. Even if it is some spotty rain, Maybe gets a little bit more run game, but nothing crazy in terms of the weather. It shouldn't be too bad. This Seattle team is used to playing in the weather anyways. So is Chicago, for being honest. Now, guys, this Bears team will be without left guard Tevin Jenkins, running back Travis Homer, and safeties Elijah Hicks and Travarius Moore. Now, guys, Kramer and Dexter are also both questionable today. But on the Seattle side, the most important injury note is Kenneth Walker III is out for this one. Keep that in mind. He is not going to be playing tonight. We'll have Charbonnet starting at running back. Now, in the last 8 games, Jackson Smith-Njigba has gone over this line every single time. Once again, in his last 8 games, Jackson Smith-Njigba has gone over this receiving yards prop line every single game. Guys, every game. He's been a lock and load option for us this time of year. And this season, every day, every single time we played him, he's went over his yards. So he's been really sharp for us. There's a couple of guys in this play who've done that for us. They've been absolute locks for us this season. Now, Jackson has become the #1 receiver in this Seattle Air Raid offense under Ryan Grubb, the new offensive coordinator. Whether you like it or not, it is Jackson Smith-Njigba. He is the #1 receiver. He has taken over that role from DK Metcalf, at least for the time being. But on the season, he has 93 receptions, 1,100 receiving yards, and 6 touchdowns. In a game against a Bears defense that ranks 22nd when it comes to receiving yards allowed, and the game where the Seahawks absolutely must win to keep their playoffs hopes alive, we think this is a must-play option today. We are taking Jackson Smith-Njigba over 67.5 receiving yards for play number 1. Play number 2. We're taking Zach Charbonnet over 66.5 rushing yards. That's right, the rushing yards for Zach today. With Kenneth Walker out for this game, we really like Zach Charbonnet for over his rushing yards. First, this Bears team ranks 31st in rushing yards allowed to opposing running backs. That is second to worst in the entire NFL. More so, we expect these Seahawks to be leading this game, and we expect them to be utilizing Charbonnet heavily. In the last 2 start games where Charbonnet started for Kenneth Walker, Zach went for 134 rushing yards against the Cardinals, which was crazy, and 54 rushing yards against the Packers in a game that was a lopsided script. So we would have had a lot more if it was a closer game. Look, we could get some rain in this one, which bodes even well for Charbonnet and the rush yards here. But we really like this play today, and we expect it to be a prime lock in several of our plays today. It's real simple, guys. He was phenomenal when Kenneth Walker was out. Kenneth Walker's out again tonight. It could be a little bit rainy. It could be a little bit ugly. But even if it's not, this Chicago Bears team cannot stop the run. It doesn't make any sense for them not to at least use Zach on the ground. Sure, he's going to have some receiving yards. Sure, the receiver's going to go off a little bit. But he should have no problem covering this line, especially if they're leading in this game. This is a lock play for us. Zach Charbonnet over 66.5 rushing yards for play number 2. All right, play number 3. You already know this guy because we take him a lot like Jackson. He's another absolute lock for us. DJ Moore over 5.5 receptions. Now, on the other side of this one, we are taking DJ Moore over the 5.5 reception line. We don't think the Bears have a lot of reason to run the ball in this game, so we want to find pass catchers that would be fairly involved. Now, guys, we know the Bears' offensive line is absolutely decimated right now. And, we think Seattle loves to send pressure. Rather, we know Seattle loves to send pressure. So we got a decimated offensive line for the Bears and a Seattle team that likes to send pressure. So we expect Caleb Williams to be under a lot of pressure this game. And with that, we want quick possession receiving options. So guys that can catch quick passes. DJ Moore is always a go-to play for us here, and he's crushed this line for us every time we've used him this season. In his last 6 games, Moore has gone over this line all 6 times. So much like Jackson, these two are 100% for us on the season. They've been phenomenal for us. He's missed for us once. These two have been phenomenal. He missed for us only once early in the season, and we don't forget it. But it was in a Packers lopsided game, and he missed it by like 7 or 8 yards. So we'll give him a pass on that. But Jackson and DJ have been phenomenal for us this year. Again, in DJ's last 6 games, he hit this line every single time, all 6 games. Look, DJ Moore is often utilized for quick slants, screens, and plays out of the slot as well. He plays a lot of slot plays as well. He is our favorite option tonight and a clear lock for us as well. If I had to pick any play on this entire 4-man play, DJ Moore's coming first. Look, it's game script dependent. No matter how you look at this, chances are the Bears are down in this game. Even if they're not, they have to throw. They're not going to run a lot. Swift is not very efficient on the ground this year. But DJ Moore is a fantastic option at 5.5 receptions. Guys, make sure you get on our free plan so you get these plays right away when we're done with this video. If you don't, this line is probably going to be gone. It might move to 6, but chances are this line is going to be removed. You're going to have to utilize his receiving yards or something else. This is a spotlight play today. You have to get this play today, guys. Please do not miss this one. Make sure you get this play. DJ Moore over 5.5 receptions for play number 3 on this Dabble 4-man banger. Play number 4 to fill out this beautiful Dabble 4-man banger play we have here today is going to be DeAndre Swift over 11.5 receiving yards. Now, guys, listen, we searched long and hard for another safe receiving option for the Bears in this one, but we kept coming back to DeAndre Swift every single time. Trust me, we didn't want to go this route. Here's the deal. First things first. Swift has screwed us on this receiving yard prop before. He did it only once, and it was very frustrating because we had a lot of money on the line that day, and he cost us. He caught like 1 yard. The guy did nothing that game, which made no sense. But here's the deal. This game feels like a primetime opportunity to get him extra usage in a passing game out of the backfield. Now, Swift has gone over this line in 6 of his last 10 games first. But when you toggle out home games, this guy's gone over this line in 6 of his last 7. So he's very good at home in this receiving category, okay? At home, 6 of the last 7 he's gone over with ease. Quite a bit, too. In his last 2 games at home, Swift put up 35 and 33 receiving yards through the air. It's also worth noting that Caleb Williams is considerably better at playing at home this year. With all that said, we think Swift can take care of business on this line for us tonight. It's 11.5 receiving yards. He probably has 25 or 30 if I'm going to tell you how I think it's going to be. You can ladder this line if you want, but for here on Dabble, for the Dabble 4-man banger of the day, we are locking this play in. DeAndre Swift over 11.5 receiving yards for play number 4. So again, we have Jackson Smith and Jigba over 67.5 receiving yards. That line is too low. It's going to go up throughout the day. We have Zach Charbonnet over 66.5 rushing yards. That line is too low. It might go up even more if it does get any rainier out there. We have DJ Moore over 5.5 receptions. And on the same team there, we have DeAndre Swift for over 11.5 receiving yards. We set this up to how we think this game's going to go. We got a lot of Jackson early in the game here, guys. And also on the third down opportunities. We're going to have a lot of Jackson, Smith, and Jigba, no problem. We're going to have a lot of Zach, especially late in the game when they're up in this one. Run the clock out. Hopefully we get a little bit of ugly weather. I don't think it's going to be too bad. Maybe a little bit of spotty rain, but Zach's going to be a big highlight play in this game. Then coming from behind, as always, we have DJ Moore with the quick passes and DeAndre Swift out of the backfield. What we like about DeAndre Swift as well is, look, Seattle likes to send pressure. It's one of the things they do when it comes to their defense. They'll randomly send heavy pressure, and the quarterback is going to be broken down. Guys like Caleb Williams, A, he takes a lot of sacks. B, but B, he's got a disseminated offensive line. He's going to be on the move. He's going to be throwing quickly. We want quick passes, and DeAndre Swift and DJ Moore are great options for quick, fast passes. We stayed away from Cole Kmet on this one. These are the two guys we like the best in this situation where they're playing from behind, having to scatter the ball over the place and get the ball out quick. We're going with these plays here today, guys. This is our Dabble 4-man play of the day. We love this play. Guys, we loved yesterday's play too. There's no doubt about it, especially that first one. We thought Noah Gray would get that second reception, but this happens in sports betting sometimes, and you guys need to not be spoiled by our wins on Sunday. I want to make sure I point that out. We won a lot of money on Sunday, and a lot of people won a lot of money with us, so we have to make sure we're grateful for that, A. And B, we have to remember that we don't have to win every day to be successful with our play style. We only need to win a couple of times a week to be highly profitable with the way we play. So just keep that in mind. We won over $5,000 that day, so a loss is not going to hurt us yesterday. Let's get this thing back on track here today with this beautiful Dabble 4-man play. Again, we're betting $200 to win $2,000 with the 10x multiplier. Now, guys, if you don't have Dabble, I'm going to very quickly show you how to do this play for $5. You're going to want to get in on it. Go to the description of our video. Click on this link right here for Dabble. Now, a couple things Dabble does differently from the other apps is why we like it as our favorite app. First thing is the payouts here. Check it out. Well, first off, the lines are considerably better on Dabble. So when you go to check lines, we're shopping the market like we do every single day here in the Green DFS for you guys. We shop the market and make sure we find the best possible lines on the best possible apps to give you guys the best possible positions to win, right? So here on Dabble, we're getting a 6x payout for 3-mans. We're only getting 5x on PrizePicks. Not to mention for 5-mans, we're getting 20x instead of 15x on PrizePicks. On 6-mans, we're getting 35x instead of 25x on PrizePicks. And we also have the big 12-man play, which we love a lot. We might do one for NBA here today for our VIP players, so stay tuned for that. That's a lot of fun. We got really close on yesterday's one. We got 9 out of 10 on yesterday's. But in either case, guys, that's Dabble. Here's what you do. If you want to run this play right here and you don't have Dabble, you're going to click right here. Deposit just $5 on Dabble, and Dabble will give you $25 free. You take that 5 and that 25, you put them together, you take that $30, and you drop it on this play right here with the 10x multiplier for a chance to win $300. Now, two things. First, you can deposit 5, but you can deposit whatever you want. $5 is the minimum. So if you want to deposit $100 or $200, that's fine. But if you want to deposit the minimum, it's $5. Put that deposit on there. Dabble's going to give you 25 free, giving you $30. You can put that $30 on your own play. You can split it 15 and 15. You can put it however you want. You can put all 30 in this play if you want. It is your guys' choice. Remember, you guys lock in your own bets, so you can never get mad at anyone for your bets. You can only play plays that you love. And again, our goal is to put you in perfect situations to win as often as we can. So you guys play the play if you love it. We love this play today. We think we're going to get it back on this one today. So if you don't have Dabble, just click right here. Make sure you deposit $5. Make sure the code says in the green, please, guys. The code is just in the green. Our business name is in the green DFS, but our code is always in the green. So click right here. Deposit $5 here on Dabble. They'll give you that 25 free. Put that $30 together on this play right here for a chance to win 300. We love that play. That is our favorite play of the day, first and foremost. And second, let's get you over to the PrizePicks play, which would be the play number 2, the secondary play of the day. Again, we don't like it like we like this play right here, but we do like running it alongside of it as a secondary play. So we're going to start things off with DJ Moore. Once again, first things first. And for DJ Moore, for this one, we're going to take him over on his 13 fantasy score. Now, guys, DJ has gone over this line 4 of the last 5 games. He's available for touchdowns. He can get you breakdowns downfield. He gets a lot of receptions. We're looking at, 8, 9 targets a game. We only need, 75% of those to come up with the receptions we need to win this. It should not be a problem. He's a reception target. He gets a lot of them quick passes, so we like this a lot for the fantasy score. We're taking that for play number 1 over here on the PrizePicks play. Play number 2, we are going to go with Caleb Williams, and we are taking Caleb Williams over his 26.5 rushing yards prop. As you can see, he's gone over this in 4 of his last 5 games. Not that we really care what have you done for me lately. The big deal with this one is simply that the offensive line is decimated. It's horrible right now. They got more injuries than ever. And on top of that, they're playing a team that sends pressure. So we like Caleb to slip out of there a couple times and get some runs. This is really just a play on the situation of the game script. It's pretty sharp here. We think he has no problem getting it done. You could also take Caleb for passing attempts. He's probably going to chuck it a lot today, as long as the rain's not too insane. They're not going to run a lot. We don't see a lot of need for runs here in this game for the Bears. So keep that in mind. That's another option for you. But we like him for the rushing yards here today for play number 2 on this PrizePicks play. We're going over to play number 3, and it's going to be Jason Myers. We're taking Jason Myers over on his 1.5 field goals. Now, we debated the fantasy score on this one for some of those long kicks, but we thought, you know what? We're looking for 2 field goals. This is a game where Seattle should be up in this game. We see one coming early when the Bears get that lucky stop, and probably one coming late in the game when the Seattle's up by whatever it might be, 17 to 7, or it could be even worse. It could be 24-3. But whatever it is at that point in time, we think Jason knocks one more in to finish it off for us. So we'd like Jason Myers for over 1.5 field goals made for bet number 2 on this one, and for play number 4. Going back to Jackson Smith and Jigba, and we're going for this play. We're taking him over. Oh, you know what? We're doing this one differently. We're going to the first half. NFL first half. Go to Jackson once again. Jackson Smith and Jigba. First half, 7.5 fantasy score. Now, guys, look. This is probably going to be an easy play for the whole game. Should be no issue. He could probably take the whole game fantasy score. But we like this one for the first half. Just in case this game gets out of hand and Charbonnet takes the second half on the ground. We like Jackson Smith and Jigba to take care of this in the first half. This is like 1 or 2 catches for this guy. He's done it every time except for once, as you can see here, and he almost had it even on that game. The hook got him. We're taking that for play number 4. We like this one today a lot, guys, and the deal with this is really simple. We want this to be known that this is play number 1. So this is a clear favorite, play number 1. You need to be on Dabble for this play. It's going to be better over here on Dabble than it's on any other apps when it comes to the payout, A, and when it comes to the lines, B. But for play number 2, we want you to take this one. So if you're going to play our plays, again, you guys can take what you want from these videos, leave what you don't, play the plays you like, don't play the plays you don't like. But for play number 1, we got the Dabble play. For play number 2, we do like this play on PrizePicks a lot. As you can see, we're going with DJ Moore over 13 fantasy score. We're taking Caleb Williams over 26.5 rush yards. We're taking Jason Myers over 1.5 field goals made. And we're taking Jackson Smith and Jigba over 7.5 fantasy score in the first half only. We're going to lock that in like we do always here, guys. $100 to win $1,000. We lock all of our bets in live here in the Green DFS. Good to go. And by the way, these here, if you see it says pending, this play has already been bet. It's $200 to win $2,000. This will change once that slate starts. Just a heads up there. Once that game starts, you see that change. So that's a PrizePicks play. So you guys see that's the play number 1, play of the day. Obviously, our favorite play. And we'll send this out to the free plan as well. So as long as you're on our free plan, you'll get both these plays sent right to you when this video's done. That way you guys can take advantage of the early line value and you don't leave yourselves stuck out there getting bad lines an hour before the game starts. You want to avoid that at all costs. That's not how you win in sports betting, guys. But guys, one more thing I want to show you before I get you out of here and show you the contest. First, click right here. You guys should all be on our free plan by now. I'm going to show you how to do this real quickly. This is our stand store. Just houses all of our bonuses. So if you need some bonuses, if you need a chalkboard bonus or a better bonus, whatever you need, just get them right here. A, it supports us, and B, it gives you guys some free money and free promo money. So take advantage of that. Make sure you follow us on Instagram. We're going to start blowing up this Instagram. We got some cool stuff coming your way. You're probably going to want to be on there for the specials and the giveaways that we're going to do in January. So keep that in mind on Instagram. Lastly, click under winning picks, free and VIP. This is essentially our winnable. Our winnable is where we house all of our plans, right? So our plans go from free plan to the VIP, both monthly and weekly option, to the NFL full season pass, and to the NBA full season pass. Now, first and foremost, the free plan is free. Everyone that watches these videos should be on our free plan by now. It's very simple. It takes 5 seconds of your time, and you'll get all the plays that we give out for free sent directly to your phone. That way you can decide if you want to tail them or not right away before the lines bump. Remember, we send this play out right when this video is over. Anyone that gets it right away is going to be able to plug it in and get all these lines available. Now, if you come here 2 hours before the game starts and you're watching this video, the video is still going to be helpful to you, but chances are these lines are going to be crazy out of control. This line is going to be gone, if not moved to 6 or 6.5. This line will be up to 14. And honestly, chances are you're going to end up losing a lot of these values as well. It's going to be way through the roof, over 70 probably on both these by the time the game starts. So keep that in mind. That's why you want to be on the free plan. Now, guys, next is our VIP plan. I want to make sure I clarify the difference between this. We have a lot of people ask the last couple. We've had a lot of you guys take advantage of this special right here where we added the NFL and NBA full season pass. And for you guys that did, that's probably the best investment you've ever made with sports betting, because when we tell you how great this is, we win at both of these every year. So we win at NBA every year, we win at NFL, and we also win at MLB. It's obviously less. The biggest one is NBA. The second biggest when it comes to wins is NFL, and MLB is coming in third for us. I want you guys to understand that. Now, this package I'm going to show you in a second is the greatest value, but I still want to make sure I show you the VIP package. Now, if you're someone that wants to pay a reoccurring membership, which is a monthly or a weekly, our monthly will save you $100 by doing the $299 a month. You can also do the $99 a week and give this a shot. The cool thing is, if you just want to kind of give it a shot, it works out well. It charges you $100, gives you 1 full week of all of our picks and plays in VIP for across all different apps, by the way. PrizePicks, Chalkboard, Sleeper, Dabble, Hard Rock Bet, Better, Vivid Picks, the new one we're doing, and more. All the apps come with this, all the plays, all the slates, everything comes on here for all sports. It is weekly though, so if you add it up, it's more expensive. If you do this for 2 months, you're already paying way more than this package I'm about to show you over here. But I do want to show you how that works. Stay on it for a week, try it out. If you make a couple grand, stay with us. If you hate it, get off it, cancel whenever you want. That's our VIP plan. Next, I want to show you this one more time because we are going to keep the special going until the end of the month. We've been asked by so many people if we can do this. It's becoming overwhelming, I'll be honest with you guys. We tried to shut this special off at Christmas. We're going to let it run the end of the month. There's only a few more days in the month, so we figured we'd let it ride the end of December. That way, anyone that might have wanted to scoop it up after Christmas and might have wanted to see a few days of our wins first, we totally get it. If you weren't around on Sunday, we had a really dominant day on Sunday. I'll try to show you a real quick briefing of Sunday. We won $2,000 here. Was that 2,000? Yeah, we won 2,000 here on this play. We won $950, both free plays, by the way. We swept free plays. 2,000 on this one, $950 on this one, 1,300 on this one here. Was that? Yeah, 1,300. And we barely missed this one. Almost have a massive day. But we crushed it. We made over $5 grand. Just to give you guys an example of how that stuff works. That's kind of why you want to be on these different plans. But let me show you the rest of this real quick. Okay, so the NFL full season pass, you need to understand the season is already at week 17. This pass, if you want to get it by itself, just use code Sunday. You get it for 50% off. But you really shouldn't be doing that now, and I'm going to explain to you why. The new deal we have has been really, really great. A lot of people are taking advantage of it, and I think the reason is because of kind of what the value entails. So what we basically did is we've taken the NBA full season pass and the NFL full season pass, we've combined them, right? So it's $2,500 for the full services for everything. But what we've done is this. You can get them both together right now for half of this price. All you have to do is you have to go to the NBA full season pass. You got to go to NBA, right? Use code NBA now at checkout. When you type in code NBA now, it takes off 50% of this. It brings it down to $750. Now, you can utilize the buy now, pay later, which a lot of you guys have done as well. When you go to checkout, you can use the buy now, pay later. It'll probably cost you $50 or $60 up front. But the goal is you use code NBA now at checkout. When you buy the NBA full season pass, you'll get it for 50% off. And usually within a couple of hours, we'll reach out and we will add on the NFL full season pass for free. So you're getting both the NBA full season pass, which is massive, by the way, guys. It goes through the entire June 2025, and it comes with playoffs and finals included. Every single game and slate, we do all NBA. We have a ton of NBA. It is our best sport. And then you also get the NFL full season pass at no additional cost. So you type in code NBA now, you get that for 50% off, and we'll also reach out later in the day and we'll attach that to it. So you have both these packages for the whole year for $750. You can still use the buy now, pay later if you want to pay only a little bit up front. And that is a massive, massive, massive deal when it comes to value. So keep that in mind, guys. Last, I'm going to show you one more thing before I get you out of here. First, we want to thank you guys again. You guys are the reason this channel is here. We provide these deep dives and this important content for you guys so you guys can make the best decisions on your bets. And our goal is obviously to get you guys to be better sports bettors and better DFS players over time. That's our goal here. So we're going to do 2 contests here today. It's real simple. The first contest is going to be Well, the first one's more like for everyone to work together. So as long as we get this video to 400 likes, like we did this video here, get 400 likes in this video, and we will send everyone on our free plan a special VIP play, a specialized play, a VIP play to everyone in the free plan as long as we get this video to 400 likes. So mash the like button, get it right up. Lastly, guys, our contest is going to work like this. We're going to be giving 3 people a free week of VIP. Here's how the contest works. Step 1, you must like the video and subscribe to our channel. We are going to check to make sure you like the video and that you subscribe to the channel. If both those check out, then all you have to do is like the video, subscribe to the channel, and comment below. As long as you have some comment below, it doesn't matter what it is, at least one comment below. You only need one. We're going to set up the random comment picker like we've been doing for the 3 people's free weeks of VIP. We'll select 3 people from there, and we'll put it in the video again and let you guys know how you can email us to claim that free week of VIP. So, step 1, like the video, subscribe to the channel. Step 2, comment anything below. What we prefer you guys comment are things like, we like the plays today, or, we like the Dabble play today, or, hey, I like the PrizePicks play today, or, hey, I'm tailing both the plays today. Or one or the other, or I don't like any of the plays today, or guys, here's a bet that I like, or guys, I love this particular player for, this particular prop. Whatever it is, even if you're just saying, hope you guys have a great day, whatever it is, as long as you comment below, anything that you comment below will enter you for this contest. So all you have to do is like the video, subscribe to the channel, and comment something below. As you can see, we had 309 comments here yesterday. Comment below so that we can put you in that random comment picker. And sometime, and when we do the next video tomorrow, we'll have 3 people announced who's going to win those free weeks of VIP. We'll set you up with those right away. You guys can enjoy what we're winning over there in VIP. Guys, we appreciate you all. Have a wonderful Thursday. We got a great slate of both NFL and NBA today. So if you were in our NBA or NFL full season pass, if you took advantage of that special, or if you're in our VIP, stay tuned. We got plays coming all throughout the day. We're waiting on some injury news and some other things. So just keep that in mind. We got plays coming for you guys. There's going to be a lot of them. It's going to be a lot of fun. Everybody else, enjoy the free plays. Let's have a wonderful Thursday and push this thing into a weekend. We've got so much good football and basketball coming up. We want to make sure we keep these wins going. Sunday was fantastic. We had a little break there on Tuesday. Let's get this thing going, guys. Happy Thursday, and let's cash.